What's going on today, guys? It's Pure Luck. In today's video, I'm going to be getting coaching from this man right here, Slimmy. He is a current GC2, and he's going to be coaching me for my rank, Champion 2. So I thought I'd go ahead and record this so that maybe some of you in or around my rank could benefit from this as well. He is available for one-on-one coaching if you're interested in that. I will have his links in the description. Thanks, guys, and enjoy the video. Alright, I'm ready.
All right. Before I start like fully mentioning things, are you want me to like nitpick to a full extent here, like give you like the most to work on possible, or do you want me to keep it reasonable and slowly work it up?
I think maybe keeping it reasonable and working up might be easier for me to understand.
All right. Got it. I don't mind you turning off of that really, but you're also giving up pressure by doing so. You know that your teammate just got that mid right, so he's gonna be behind you already. And I know why you're turning off. It's because you can't really get a good touch per se. But if you turn with the ball and stay lined up with the ball, you should be able to 50 this guy and get a decent 50. But instead, your teammate has to rush it like that. Yeah, I expect that to happen. He shouldn't be rushing that, really. He should be taking it slow. But he rushed it because you didn't go. Because right here, you gave him a lot of space.
Yeah.
All right, so we should try and collect this a bit. Yeah, he ended up getting in front of you. All right, idea was beautiful. But we missed every bat.
Well, there wasn't pads here. I was going like 4 pads, but they just weren't there. And then I missed that last one, yeah.
And we probably should
And
have stopped for
then
the corner.
yeah, I wasn't expecting.
Let me rewatch this real quick. I can see why you did it actually.
I thought the ball was going way further out.
Yeah, that's fair. 1,000% fair. All right, so I've been slowly working myself out of this. I do a lot of the same thing, except for mainly I try to like redirect it into their net. This is bad.
Going for the
And
ball here.
it's bad purely because of the fact that your teammate's not the one grabbing that middle boost. Because now you're banging it to them and they get it for free, basically. Because your teammates probably are all the way over on the right boost. Yeah.
So just let him bang it here.
Yeah. Like follow it and then turn off and get back to corner. And then, of course, go back to net if you have to. If they end up shooting it towards target, then direct
Yeah,
yourself back
because
to net.
he's basically just gonna bang me the ball, and I'm gonna have full boost.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's on your teammate.
Yeah, I tried to get a bump here.
Yeah, maybe not the best play.
Yeah,
A
I
big
didn't
thing
mean to
about
get
bump.
like that touch. And then I knew my teammate was like right behind me, but he wasn't as
Mm.
right behind me as I thought he was.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. And he definitely should have hit this. So like the goal itself's not on you. Uh, Try to make it a habit of like not going for bumps unless you have a decent chunk of boost. Just in general, so that way you can recover and get back after getting the bump.
Makes sense.
Or at least have a path to boost after you get the bump that allows you to get back quick still. Both can work. All right, we have time. Catch it.
Bad catch.
I probably would have backed off of this. Mainly
Here?
because you don't really have an angle to do much with it. I'd say like your two plays here are back off or bang it off the sidewall and hope that your teammate reads it, like send it mid kind of thing. Because I know why you're pushing up. You see Emperor and you want to stop him from getting possession here and possibly banging it on net. But you can also hear your teammate like directly on your left almost this entire time.
Yeah.
Basically, the entire time you could hear him.
Yeah.
And he has a way better angle than you would. So definitely like have the approach here of keep moving towards it until you hear your teammate wrapping around, and then you're like, okay, well he has a better angle, and then back off and get back to net. You pushing up like initially wasn't bad. Okay, good 50. Pick up mid. We had to use a lot of boost here. This is like slightly nitpicky, but it'll help a lot. I'm just guessing. Do you remember if you drifted here? It doesn't look like that you drifted here. Yeah, you didn't drift here. That's why. Yeah, do keep in mind whenever you're flipping and you're about to land back on the ground, or you're coming off the ceiling and about to land on the ground. Anytime you're about to land on the ground, press your drift button right before you hit the ground so you can keep your momentum a little bit more. Because you used 50
Mm,
boost to get full speed here.
okay.
Okay, not bad. I think my main focus with you from what I'm seeing so far, and we'll see if it correlates more, is you're doing pretty good with keeping the ball away and keeping possession for the most part. And you are thinking a lot about where you're placing the ball. You're not thinking of where you're going to place your car whenever you get this ball touch. So like right now, you have like no boost, right? You had to use a lot of it to get back, and you have to use a bit of it to hit this ball, and now you have to follow it, right? Which means you have to
Yeah.
use more boost. So trying to get like a soft touch and drop down on that corner, so that way you still have ball and boost, would probably be your best play. Because now you have to go all the way down, grab the boost. Now you have space between the ball, bang it up, which is a good bang, by the way. That was a good place to put it. Sadly, he beat you to it. So definitely try to think more about like flipping into like 50s so you can land on a corner boost, or uh, whenever you're hitting the ball and you want to try and keep possession of it, figure out where you want your car to land as well to make
Gotcha.
that the easiest for you.
Yep.
I don't mind you going there. He was kind of losing that ball like crazy. Okay, good bang, good pick up mid, chase up on this. Good try. Good cut back in. Definitely could have turned towards the way of where the ball's going to go.
Yeah, I think I have a really bad habit of doing that.
Do you think do you normally just always turn right?
I don't know. Maybe I just seem to turn away from the ball and get myself backwards a lot because I try to shadow the play and get in like a shadowing position.
It's a habit that like even I kind of have, to where I always typically want to turn one to like one side. Mine's normally the left. Uh, but here you definitely just gotta be thinking, okay, he's coming from the right side of the ball, so this has to go left, kind of thing. Good job not full committing and just kind of jumping to make him go. Try and like, so I'm guessing you have wave dashes down for the most part now, right?
Yeah.
Try and like get back down wave dash to use your flip so you can recover better. That's kind of the entire point of not full committing, is to keep that flip. Is it working for you? Ball's gonna fall down. Your teammate really shouldn't be faking that. Definitely rushed yourself a bit there. Your kind of goal right now is to either get it past a guy or 50 a guy. That's like your main setup right now. The last thing you want, right, is like for him to bang it away, because then you have no boost and you leave your teammate at 1v2. So whenever you're in these situations, you can take it slow.
Okay.
Most of the time, it'll lead to like a forced 50 because you are taking it slower. But there's a lot of times where you can keep better possession and like double jump just to pop the ball over their head, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because like in like one's play, double jumps are really good. Like if you have the ball on the top of your car and you can double jump, you'll screw over a lot of people. And it works the same way in twos. You can always get it over at least one guy.
Yeah.
Right here would be like a situation where, like, I know you came in here fast because you wanted to, and well, not because you wanted to, but because you thought you needed to, because Emperor's really close. But once you realize that you beat him, press the brakes real quick so you can get a softer touch, stay with the ball, get on top of your car, and then you can go from there. sad miss on the boost. Right, there's kind of like a problem. Which again, it didn't really matter too much here because nothing too much came out of it. But you could have just went up mid. So your teammate gets around this guy. Now no one can 50 him. He basically has free space to do whatever he pleases. And the ball's going to go up the left wall, and he's going to be going up with it. So you could just drive your way up mid instead of going this far out to the left and then turning back towards mid.
Yeah, I think I was just... I have the habit of just following pads, like the outside ring of pads. Yeah, I shouldn't have banged that.
Yeah, that's definitely not a bang moment. I think Moss probably should have got that corner. Maybe I was trying to get a demo, but like you could have cut in right here, grab the corner, and then hit it to your middle,
Yeah,
and
he
your
had
teammate
full
would be there.
boost. Yeah, that's really dumb. I knew in the moment that was dumb too.
Good demo. Good job leaving the boost for your teammate. Now we pick up the small pads. Now we go pick up the corner. Yep.
Missed the. I was trying to like pop that up
Mm.
the front of my car.
An easy way to kind of go about it is like once again kind of like the soft touch that I was talking about earlier, where you boost up to it and then like slow down at the end. Kind of do the same thing there. So that way distance because you have to go pretty far to get to this. So close the distance and then position yourself, kind of thing,
Yeah.
instead of doing the feathering. Right there, your teammate should be letting you take that across. You should be banging that across. There's no one that can shoot it. You should be taking that across. So that's on your teammate. Just basically send it right back to the enemy.
Yeah. I could see why he didn't want me to take it across net, but yeah, I
If
did
they were
have the
both on
ball.
they were both on
And
like the right wall,
yeah.
so you could have just banged it across. Taking it up wall. Probably fake that. There's not really too much of a 50 that you can get here that would be good for you. And I can see like your plans is like to try and chip it around him, right?
Yep.
What you could do is because he's gonna bang this. You see him coming in and mock Jesus. He's gonna bang this. Fake it, let him bang it, go grab your corner, it's gonna go up your wall. And if it doesn't go up your wall, the other guy's backwards right now, anyways. I'm pretty sure your teammate has kissed him. Good challenge on that.
Thanks.
Fakes are like one of the biggest ways you can get people to just give up possession. Because they get so scared that you're gonna challenge them. They just kind of throw it away a lot.
Yeah. That's something that happened a lot when I was playing with First Killer. Is like I'd go to challenge one of them and they would just fake. They're like they weren't scared of me challenging at all. Like they were just like turn, fake.
Mm-hmm. That's how it be. And it works for them because like they've been playing the game for so long. They basically just know if you're faking or not. It's kind of crazy. They can just read your car so well, and then they can just fake it around you as well at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, the biggest problems in this replay I definitely saw was uh we're not thinking ahead. Whenever it's like the guy about to hit the ball, where's the ball gonna go? Okay, well you should be positioning yourself to where the ball's gonna go. And whenever you're getting a touch, where do you want your car to be after you get that touch so you can continue the play? Um, or like accidentally banging it downfield instead of keeping it slow and keeping possession. It just seemed like that you was thinking a bit too much in the moment and not what you wanted to do after your initial touch as often.
Yeah.
Those always seem like the biggest problems. Other than that, your boost management for the most part is pretty decent, especially in these lobbies. We'll worry about that whenever boost management starts to become an issue in your games instead of trying to get you too far caught up, like too far ahead. It'll be a better
Right.
way to put it.
Yeah.
So definitely try to take those into this next game that you play for the replay. And just really focus on thinking ahead. Have that be your main focus.
All right.